One of the dopest things I ever heard from an athlete is Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant was talking about how in one summer when he was a kid, he didn't score any points. No points. None. And his dad just looked at him and said, "Hey, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you if you score 0 points or 62 points. I love you and I'm proud of you." And he talked about how having somebody have his back like that made him instantly feel secure. And then he was like, "But fuck that. I'm going to go score 62 points." But he knew his parents and especially his father had his back. He knew no matter how well he did, he had the support system. And it opened up everything for him. It allowed him to experiment. It allowed him to just work on his left hand. And he might get beat. He might not score points. He may not do as well, but it's going to make his left hand better. And it's allowing them to fall down and knowing that you're not going to judge them for it. You got their back. And that's major. That's so major. I tell my son all the time, like, "Hey, I'm proud of you, kid." He's like, "For what?" I'm like, "Because you're such a good young man. Like, I'm really proud of the man that you're becoming." And like every father will agree if they got told this, it will fill their soul up with so much joy and happiness. I had a guy, I did a mini seminar at a boxing/wrestling gym. I did a striking seminar basically. And this guy, his son goes to the same school as my son. And he told me, he was like, "I love your son. Every time he sees me, he comes up, he looks me in my eye, he shakes my hand, he asks me how I'm doing." And it's like, I spent years teaching this boy this, not just shaking the hand, but looking him dead in the eye, having that conversation, being respectful, and knowing that my son is doing that even when I'm not around. That's what I'm talking about. So of course I'm proud of my son. Of course I'm loving him. Of course I'm digging it. Our responsibility goes beyond just, as I said, providing and protecting. My job isn't to compete with my son. It's to want him to surpass me. If you don't say it, the world will try to teach him, and it will do a horrible job teaching him. The world is going to, and the universe, it's going to pile on a whole bunch of shit onto your son. And it's your job to make sure that your son can stand up straight through all the bullshit. It's your job to raise your son up to be a king. Because at the end of the day, nobody's going to want him to do better. Steve Harvey said it best. Nobody is going to want your son to be better than them. You are the only man on this planet that is rooting for your son to be a better man than you. Period. Point blank, period.